I had a rapture dream a few nights ago, and I had a really big feeling of urgency to warn people that Christ's return is very soon. People need to repent and get ready because he is coming to pour his wrath on this wicked world. But my dream starts as I'm in a house which is kind of like mine, but it's not. And there's this man in my kitchen, and I ask him if he believes that God talks to us in our dreams. And I get the impression like he's a preacher. So he sits down, and I'm telling him and a family member my dream, which was a real dream that I had prior to this one. And him and this family member, they just start laughing at me, and I just get up and I walk away. The scene changes, and I go into my daughter's room, and I ask her if she needs a warm blanket. And I give her a different blanket, and her window's wide open. It's really dark outside. So I give her a warm blanket, and I felt the need to warn her to lock her door when she went to bed, but because this man gave me such an uneasy feeling. And then the scene changed. I'm in my living room, and I look outside, and it's raining like really hard. I've never seen it rain so hard. It was coming down. The rain was just flooding the yard, the streets. You could hardly see through the rain. It was coming down that hard. It was so dark out from the clouds. And all of a sudden I noticed there's like thousands of Canadian geese and gooselings accumulating across the street and floating towards my yard. And I'm just amazed at how many geese are out there. So I go to the front door. I'm going to open the door so I can get a better look. And when I open the door, the screen blows in. I quickly push the screen back in, and I'm holding it shut because the wind wants to blow it in. And as I'm trying to hold it shut, these geese are trying to squeeze in through the door, like the gooselings. There's so many of them, and all of a sudden there was like this demonic baby who was in the first dream I had, managed to squeeze through, but I slammed the front door so hard that this demonic baby died in between the doors. And then I go into the other room, and I'm telling my family, look outside, look at all the Canadian geese. There's like thousands of them. I'm just amazed at how many geese there are. And no one really pays attention to me. So I go upstairs, and I notice it's just raining through the roof. It's raining so hard, and it's just coming through the roof. And I hear a voice that says, as in the day of Noah, so shall it be in the day of the Son of Man. And I had such an urgency to warn my family. I ran downstairs, and some of my family members are going to leave, and I'm like, wait, don't leave, just wait. And nobody's listening to me. There's this couple there that I don't know, and I'm pleading with them, like, why don't you believe me? And I'm just pleading with them, and all of a sudden this man, he's pointing at the window, and he yells, Jesus. And me and my daughter, we both run to the window, and the clouds are parting, and this light is just shining through, and it was like in an instant, me and my daughter were like beamed in a flash of light. It was a bright light, and all of a sudden we were zipped up into heaven, and I see me and my daughter and my grandson are sitting at this huge banquet table, all set, dishes prepared. It was so bright and so white. And then I woke up, and when I woke up I had this urgency, warn people, Jesus is coming soon. So don't be like the people were in the days of Noah, where they were too late. Like, repent now and seek Jesus now, because he is coming. A person just has to look at the times that we're living in, the rise of wickedness and selfishness and rumors of wars and earthquakes, and people, please just seek Jesus. Bible says, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believeth him shall not perish but have everlasting life.